I'm doing my Dark World deck list. Alright, first I'm going to start out with my main deck. We got free Grapha, Dragon Lord of the Dark World. Of course, he's the main guy. Gotta discard him, pop something on the field, summon a Dark World, bring him back, summon Grapha from the grave. Easy 3k beat machine with gates on the field. I'm running one Silva Warlord of the Dark World for the easy special summon level 5. 2 gold. I know a lot of people run 2 silver instead of 2 gold, but I run 2 gold for the possibility that someone will discard gold from my hand, and then I'll destroy 2 cards on the field instead of just putting 2 cards back to their main deck from silver. I run free Snow. She's the consistency of my deck. Search her for the other Dark Worlds when I send her to the graveyard. Beige. I run 2 of him for easy normal summon or special summon to summon Grapha back. 2 Trance Archfiends for discard engine, and when Trance Archfiend is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, I automatically get to add a banished card back to my hand in case Grapha was bottomless. Free Brow for drawing engine, send one to the grave, draw another card. You gotta love that. 2 Tour Guides for easy Zen Mines or level 3 monster. 1 Morphing Jar. Now this is the only monster in my deck who is not Dark or Fiend. And I use Morphing Jar to set and basically replenish my hand. I usually don't use them for discard, just to replenish the hand. Run it. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. You know, it's a weird pronunciation, I guess. He's basically a mini Grapha. Send him to the grave, pop a monster, or monster, and it's just easy for Big Eye and stuff like that in case I can't pop a Grapha. 1 Allure of Darkness, draw, of course. Free Drag Down into the graves. I get to see what my opponent has in their hand, Mind Crush, and do everything else. Then I get to draw one too when they pick my card. Card Destruction, self-explanatory. Free Dark World Dealings, again self-explanatory. Draw a card, discard a card. Foolish Burial to send a Grapha to the graveyard or a Snow or whatever in case I need to banish from my gates. Gateway to the Dark World, in great combination with my viruses, or if my opponent's turn and they've destroyed my monster somehow. Free Gates of the Dark World, of course, the field card, 300 attack boost, and basically self-explanatory. Mind Crush in combo with my drags. Basically, I see what they're running, I call their most famous card, they send it to the graveyard, or just to discard a card from my hand even. Sorry guys. Deck Devastation Virus, obviously. Sack a monster, everything in their hand that has 15,000 or less attack is automatically sent to the graveyard and on the field. Now this is kind of weird for like Prophecies and E-Dragons, but basically when the new format comes out again, or the next format, hopefully it'll become of use again. Eradicator Epidemic Virus, of course, gotta declare those spellbook cards for freaking spellbook and prophecies, you know. Self-explanatory, this card. Dark Smog. I use this to target a card in my opponent's graveyard and banish it, and then discard one of my own cards. So if they're thinking about bringing back like Prophecy Destroyer, I just banish Prophecy Destroyer or Reaper. You know. Skill Drain. This is good for Big Eye and freaking Draco Sack because then they can't activate their effect. You're gonna Big Eye me and steal one of my cards. I mean, okay, try to get over a Skill Drain. Now for my extra deck. Heretic Sun Dragon, Overlord of Heliopolis. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. Overlay 2 Graphas. Detach a Grapha. Tribute cards from my hand or field and destroy cards on the field. Easy to get back the other Grapha. And 3k beater right there. Adrius, Keeper of Armageddon. To basically pop face-up cards on the field. 29 beater. Wind Up Zen Mines. Self-explanatory. Leviathan I use in a different way. I use his effect, I summon Tour Guide, and then I will special summon a Brow or another Tour Guide to do Leviathan, but then I'll detach from Leviathan just to get my graveyard powered up for Gates. That way I can first turn Gates without having a monster already in the grave. Number 22, Frankenstein. Sorry guys, that's supposed to be Zombie Steam. Yugo must not have it ready or whatever, or they changed the name without me knowing. Level 8, Darks. Freaking 4.5k beater right there, detached, negate effects. He's amazing. When he comes out on the 4th, I'm definitely getting him in real life. Tachyon Dragon, number 107, Galaxy Ass Tachyon Dragon. 3k beater, awesome effect for the battle phase. Steel Swarm Roach. If I get him out first turn, I'm happy to just destroy inherit summons like Big Eye and stuff, because they work hard for that, and I just dwindle down their resources. Now for my side deck. I side one of each virus, Devastation, and Eradicator. So when I get there, I could either side out the other virus and put them in. I run another skill drain just in case. 2 Mystical Space Typhoons to pop their back row. Same with Heavy Storm, but in the new format, they're not really running a back row, but that's besides the point. When the next format comes out, they will be. And then Mind Drain for those dang Elemental Dragons. The only one I'm not running of the Trinity of Drains is Soul Drain, because that screws up my own deck, and I would rather have them only use their graveyard than me not have to use my graveyard at all. So that's my list, guys. I hope you enjoyed me going through that deck list. Have a great night out there, or day, wherever you are, depending, and I'll see you next time.